There's nothing better than getting a sneak preview before any big event. And tonight, the Garden faithful would get just that as the New York Rangers hosted the Pittsburgh Penguins. If the season were to end today, the Penguins and the Broadway Blueshirts would meet each other in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Much like New York, the Penguins have been a bit of a surprise. Even with a seasoned star in Sidney Crosby, many felt that if the Pens were going to make a push, it would run through the wild card and not the division. The addition of Rickard Rakell at the deadline certainly turned some heads and added to the overall excitement in Pittsburgh. However, the Rangers front office has made some moves of their own as tonight, newcomers Tyler Mott and Andrew Copp would make their Garden debuts. For a team that's been used to effectively playing from behind and has added quite a few comeback victories because of this, tonight's start must have been jarring for the 7th Avenue skaters, as at 2:07 in the opening frame, Alexis Lafrèniere slipped one by Penguin goalie Tristan Jarry to give New York an early 1-0 lead. Assists came from Barclay Goodrow and Philip Hedl there. The goal itself extended Laffy's point streak to 5 games, a career high. Not even 2 full minutes after the opening salvo was fired, Chris Kreider added another score to make it 2-0. The assist came from Mika Zibanejad, who notched his 500th career point on the feed. New York still wasn't done, though. Less than a minute after that Kreider-Mika 1-2 punch, Frank Vatrano netted one of his own with assists coming from that very same duo. As the first period came to a close, New York held a 3-0 lead, and the Penguins never seemed to gain any sort of control. The Rangers played a more skillful game, and thanks to the new additions, Coach Gallant was able to deploy groups that were even quicker than usual. In period number 2, the Rangers kept the pedal to the metal. When Pittsburgh got a power play opportunity, New York flipped the script and scored shorthanded thanks to Chris Kreider's 44th goal of the season and second of the game, making it 4-0. In the crease, Igor was Igor, recording 20 saves on the night and only letting one in the third period. Jeff Carter may have tipped it in on the power play to trim the lead to 3, but when we got deeper into that final frame, Andrew Copp received a gorgeous primary pass from Artemi Panarin to start the Garden party early. From there, it was clear that the Penguins, much like their real-world inspiration, would not be flying high, making tonight's final the New York Rangers 5, the Pittsburgh Penguins 1. After the match, Coach Gallant was ecstatic about the way his guys started the game, especially after a real clunker against the Devils last time out.
Every game I wish we'd start like that, Molly. Yeah, no, it was an outstanding start, obviously. Like I said, the guys were embarrassed the other night, and they come back and they bounce back, and that's what I like about our team.
A great start and an even better win for the New York Rangers against a foe they may very well see come playoff time. The Broadway Blueshirts will look to build on tonight's energy this Sunday when they host the Buffalo Sabres at MSG. With WFUV Sports, I'm Colin Loughran.